for our next pen video. Come on in. Let's go. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Larry's Fountain Pens. I'm Larry, where I talk about fountain pens, ink, paper, notebooks of various types, also adult coloring books, crayons, and occasionally about different products like man's bags. They're a cool thing that's going to be happening soon. Walking sticks, backpacks, and belts. Hope you stay tuned and keep up with my videos, because you could see some interesting things coming up on my channel. Today, it's going to be something different, totally different. Last year, if you keep up with my videos, I promised that someday I will do and show how I clean out a fountain pen. Not anybody else, but this is how I do it. You may have other ideas, better ways, that's great. But this is how I do mine, and I'm okay with it, I'm comfortable, and I'm perfectly content. Been doing that now for, what, about 2 years? So I'm going to stick with it. Today, before I do that, my very first take on this is going to be, how do you remove the ink from your hands? So here's my hands full of ink. We're going to do this video first, and then part 2 will come on how do I clean out my fountain pen. So what do you say? We'll start off with how I get all this ink off my hands. And what kind of ink's on here? Well, I've got a little bit of Bay State Blue, Noodler's Bay State Blue. I've got some Diamond Blue on it. I've got some Monteverde ink on it. Just whatever I could find. And so what do you say? Let's go into my bathroom and get started with the show. Follow me. Folks, here I am in my bathroom and with my beautiful inked up hands, and I'm going to show you how I clean my hands. Before I start this, I have some bleach in a bottle that I always keep handy, and I use occasionally. It's called Zap. And that's mainly what I use to clean my hands, of course, and some hand soap. Okay, so here's that ink. So what do you say we make it more interesting? Are you with that? Here we go. I'm going to get some Midnight Blue and some Oyster Gray, and look what I'm going to do. Oh, nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. How you like that? And let's just make it up. What do you say? We put on that Midnight Blue. What I do for all you guys out there, all my reviewers, they ask the questions and I do my best to deliver. So there it is. Kind of cool, isn't it? So I'm going to wash it off, rinse it off first. And here we go. And I'll just soak it off first. To see how much ink I have left. All right. Okay. Well, that's what it looks like after I just use a simple hand soap and water to get some of it off. So let's do the Zap first. Some of you may be interested with Zap and may have never heard of it, or if you heard of it, maybe you're not sure of it, and maybe some have heard it and don't like it. Well, let's just try it out and see what you think. Okay. Get on there real good. It's almost like that hand cleaner using garage to get off all the grease and oil and stuff off your hands. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So, and the bleach comes in handy, and I'll show you why. If this doesn't remove all the ink you have on your hands, then I come back and I do the bleach thing. Now you may have your own way of doing it, but this is my way of doing it. I don't always use that. I just mainly wash my hands first, and I use the bleach spray. That pretty much takes care of it. But I'm showing you the zap, what it does, and you know what, the zap, it works really well. Look at that. Came out pretty good, don't you think? So, do I recommend the Zap? Yeah, I think it's a great product. I think it's anywhere from $8 to $11. I don't know, is it worth the money? I think it is. And these are just my opinions and my views, nobody else's. So, do I recommend Zap? Yeah, I do. I need to get me another bottle pretty soon. Here's what it looks like inside. You see that pretty good? All right. And just for the heck of it, I'll just pretend that I've got ink on my hand still. And I'm going to wash it off like that. Rinse it off good. And then I'll come over again with the soap, hand soap, wash my hands off, get it all off. And this is how I do my hands, either with Zap or with the bleach. And I always keep a bottle handy at all times, and I'll show you the reasons why when I do the pen clean out, as I promised. So then I'm going to come over here, get this towel, hand towel, and dry my hands off. So, let me put everything back up. So that's going to conclude the video on how I wash my hands when I have ink on them. And you saw how messy they were, and you see how they look like now. So what do you say we give me a thumbs up on this? And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when my videos come up. And that like button's real important to me. See what I do for you guys, so come on, show that support and hit that like button for me. And leave your comments. It makes no difference what you say about the hand wash thing. If you have your own input, how do you do your hands, share with me and all the other viewers how you wash your hands when they're full of ink. And that's about all I have to say for this review. I hope you enjoy it. Stay safe. And remember, don't text and drive. Later.